Hi, this is Professor Becker, and this video is about how to navigate our Blackboard website. The first thing you need to do is go to valenciacollege.edu, go over to Quick Links, and the pull-down menu click Blackboard Learn. What's going to come up is a request for your username and your password, and your username and your password for Blackboard is the same as your Atlas account. So put those in and click Login. This is what's going to show up. You need to go to the right-hand column and find your Introduction to General Chemistry class and click on that. This is what's called the dashboard. On the dashboard should be any announcements and things that are to do. Let's look over here on the left-hand side under Getting Started. The syllabus is here, the dashboard, and then My Grades, where all your grades will be. Under Course Materials, there's Content, Lab, Periodic Table Sheets, and our messaging system. Let's take a look at the content. So the content is set up by chapter. So if you can see, the first chapter is PSS, then we do chapter 2, 3, and 4. Then we have exam 1. Then we're going to do chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then have exam 2. Then chapters 9, 10, and 12, and have our third exam. Let's check and see what's in these folders. So let's click the PSS folder. There are the PowerPoint lecture notes, the worksheets that you have to do and hand in, the worksheet key, the quiz that you're going to take for chapter PSS, and any relevant videos. What I'd like to mention is that the worksheet keys are open for all of the chapters for the entire semester. My goal is that you're going to do the worksheet and then check your answers with the key. Let's go back over to the left-hand side and click Lab. There's a link that will explain how you can register for late night labs, and it gives you directions. During the time with which you're registering for late night labs, it's going to ask for a class code. Your class code is 904-431-37. Let's go down to where it says Lab Notes and Questions and click that. These are what you need to print before you do the lab in late night labs. So let's take a look at the first one, Lab 1, which is called Sample Lab. Let's click on that. You need to print this out and fill it out while you're doing the lab. So first of all, please don't forget to put your name at the top. This box over here is for grading, so it means this lab is out of 20 points. So this one says Lab Notes. Record the following observations. So these will be observations that you'll record while you're actually doing the lab. Then for experiment 2, you'll be recording the observations in a table. And then it has some questions. So for experiment 1, data analysis, there's a question. Please answer the questions right on this paper. This is what you're going to hand in, and this is what's going to get graded. So for experiment 2, there's also a conclusion question. Number 1, number 2, and that's it. So make sure to print this out before you do the lab and late night labs so that you can write down your lab notes and you have a place to answer the questions. This is what you're going to print out, this is what you're going to fill out, and this is what you're going to hand in by the due date so that I can grade your labs. Let's go over here to the left-hand side again and go to Periodic Table Sheets. I suggest printing these as soon as possible. These are the periodic table sheets that you're going to get in the campus testing center when you go to take your exams. So the first page is just the periodic table. The second page is the alphabetical listing of the elements on the periodic table. The third page is some common ions. The fourth page are some conversion factors and some constants. So please print this out as soon as possible so that you get used to using this one, because this is what you're going to get when you take your exams in the testing center. Let's go back. Let's go back to content and click on Chapter 2. So when you are ready to take the Chapter 2 quiz, you're going to click on this, and the instructions say you will have 1 hour to answer the following questions. So it will self-submit after 1 hour, but there is a deadline. If you notice, this one is due on September 10th by 11:59.00. So let's say you start taking this quiz at 11:30. It will allow you to go till 12:30 a.m. because that's 1 hour, but it's due at 11:59.00. So it's your responsibility to make sure you hit submit before that time is up. Under resources, there's tutoring help. We have online tutoring help. And let's go under course materials to messages. If you want to contact me or one of your classmates, you hit messages, go to create message, click on to, and my name and all of your classmates' names will show up. So let's say you want to message me, you would click my name and this little arrow, and now this email will go to me. I prefer that you contact me through Blackboard. Well, that's it. I hope this helped and that you're feeling confident about navigating the Blackboard website.